Yeah, because the music is dumb quiet.
Now my mic is on. Can you tell me if that's good?
Here, I'll just tell you my settings. I'll just tell you my settings.
Okay.
It should be good. I need a load of stream.
I mean, but me and you should be the same sound since it takes it from Discord. Okay, music is over.
So, then here, I know what to do.
I have it at negative 6.8 right now.
Okay. Negative 6.8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Is that good?
Yeah, now it's good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna switch over to the live scene. See, you can see who's talking. We got Phil here. We got Phil here, and Hype. You know, not gonna flex, but yeah. So, yeah. So, I don't know where to take this, but this is the HypeCast. We're gonna be.
Oh snap!
First episode, guys. Probably gonna do it every Friday, right, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least try to. So I guess I'll start it off, Phil.
Go ahead.
So
by the way, guys, we just want to say we don't know how long. So
yeah, we don't know how long it's gonna last.
We are planning in the future to obviously have it over an hour because you know podcasts they're usually long combos and have special guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I want to find someone for that. So should we just move on to our first topic?
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know if you heard, but the Quackity banned on Discord.
Oh, by the way, the first topic is like social media drama and stuff like that that's going on.
This is off YouTube right now.
All right.
So, do you know who Quackity is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, basically, you know, it's against Discord's terms and service or something. That like you can't host raids on other Discord servers, or, you know, like you can do it offsite, but just don't mess around on Discord and all that, right?
Yeah.
So basically, Quackity, right? As he is called, I guess. He got a ban, and he was told, right?
Yeah.
That's because he was hosting Discord raids. Okay. Now, to go a little bit more in depth in this, we have to talk about like the mods themselves. Okay.
All right.
So, Quackity did this video called. Here, let me bring it up, so I don't mess up anything, right? He did a raid on Animal Jam, right? A couple. It came out a month ago. The biggest Animal Jam raid ever.
All right.
Right? He was banned during that time, right?
On Discord or the game?
On Discord.
All right.
This Discord can do nothing about off-site games, right?
Yeah,
they can't enforce, they can't do anything, and that's what I feel like Discord maybe missed, right?
Mhm.
So he made a video called "Awful Furry Discord server," right? Servers.
Yeah.
Now, he did a little digging, right? And I'm not gonna take any, you know, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Frick. So, I'm not going to take any credit, there we go, for researching this. So, he found out that I guess, the mod is actually a furry himself. Right?
Oh, okay.
So, and then he did more research on, like, the other mods, and they're also part of the furry community, right? So, even though they said that, oh, you know, it's because you were hosting raids and all this, right? I mean, I don't know why Discord would ban him, or anything at this point, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think you should be banned for, making a video where you're giving this server more publicity, right? And it's, I mean, you can't do anything. Discord's a multi-million-dollar company, right? There's not much. I mean, if something you did, right, on Discord and you like harmed another server, that's a different thing. But in that video, right, what he did was he basically blurred out all of the names. I'm pulling up the video just to look through, right?
Now, see, if he blurs out the names and everything, I don't understand why. Take action, because he blurred out the names because he knew that he might be taking a risk at it. So instead of taking that risk, he would just blur out his name.
He also blurred out the Discord server's name.
Exactly. So then other people that would want to possibly hop in there and say something, they can't because it's all blurred out.
Yeah, so they don't know anything what service he went, right? And I guess somehow this mod took offense, and I don't understand why you would take offense if somebody, going onto a server just to see how another community acts.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, it's stupid.
I mean, there's so much, it goes in such depth right now, right? You just don't know what's, going on. Not a lot has been said about this anymore, right? He's still banned.
Yeah.
That's the thing that sucks.
All right.
I know you want to talk about something.
All right. So what I have for YouTube drama, YouTube wants to. Well, it's probably not drama. It's something that could actually help the community. But YouTube wants dislike mobs. So people that just like gather up on this one video and decide to dislike it like crazy, to stop weaponizing the dislike button. So obviously, YouTube thinks that people are just abusing the dislike button. Fuck me, I can't talk. People that work on YouTube with YouTube, they think that there's too many people abusing the dislike button. They think that they're not giving a fair chance to the creator himself. So yeah, YouTube is no stranger to viewers weaponizing the dislike button, as seen by the company's recent rewind video. So as we know, the rewind video is the most disliked video on YouTube. Let me quickly pull it up. Let me see how much it has.
It has over 1 million. I'm pretty sure.
It has over 10 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Crap.
Where is it? It has 15 million dislikes and 2.5 million likes. So as you can tell, YouTube seeing that, they obviously want to change things. But now, in my opinion, the YouTube rewind was just straight cringe. So not trying to offend anyone or whatever, I think it doesn't deserve that many dislikes, but I definitely think if people have an opinion on something, they really should dislike it or like it. But if there's just going to be mobs that are disliking a video for no reason without watching the actual content, then it makes no sense to me.
Well, it's a dislike button for a reason.
Exactly. If people have their own opinion on something, then they use the like or the dislike button. But if like mobs, like I said again, if mobs are like a group of people that didn't even bother to watch a second of the video, just decide to dislike it to make someone look bad, it's not okay.
I do agree with that.
Yeah. Dislike mobs are YouTube equivalent to review bombing on Steam. So you know what review bombing on Steam is,
Didn't
right?
one of those happen on GTA?
Pretty sure it's just where people go over on Steam and just like explode the review thing with just random comments, sexual comments, racial comments, and everything.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Right here, a group of people that are upset with a certain content creator or game decides to execute a organized attack and downvote or negatively review a game or video in oblivion. So yeah, people are just trying to, if someone has offense against someone, but now let's say someone in the past, let's say like I'm not gonna call any YouTuber because I was about to, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna bring it in. Let's say someone like a YouTuber, for example, they have done something in their past, like let's say they released a video and it offended so many people because they said something racist, they said something so messed up. So I think that maybe those people just stick around that channel in order to dislike it, to debunk it, even though that one person made a mistake. Like there's some YouTubers that know they did something bad and know they uploaded something wrong, and then when they try to make an apology, it just makes them look bad because they're just trying to get views for it. So I think I think if there's mobs that are disliking for no reason, yeah, YouTube should take action against those accounts. But I think if it's someone that genuinely doesn't like the person, then or they have their opinion on the video, they really should just like it or dislike it.
Uh, I do understand, like, oh, you know, you shouldn't just go and dislike things just because you never watched the video or something,
And
right?
now one thing is some people are actually on YouTube are actually paying other people to make like 5 alt accounts and just keep disliking this one video or disliking every video this one YouTuber comes out with. Now, obviously myself, I've ran into a YouTuber and then I have ended up disliking him. I think on my channel it's a fairly known thing. I think everyone knows about it. And now in my video specifically, I said not to send hate over to him, but yet like there's still those people that won't process it through their head. They still decide to go hate on him.
Oh
Now,
shoot, sorry about that.
wait, did a glass just break?
No.
I thought a glass broke. So yeah, I think sometimes it might be unfair. Okay, if you want to go on to the next segment.
No, I want to stay on this because you want criticism as a content creator, just something that you need, right? It's it's the driving force that I like to call it, right? Where people tell you to do better, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I started to build off of my editing. I didn't start as this.
Yeah, obviously there's going to be criticism coming around your channel. People should improve what you should do. I mean, I think criticism is a big part in YouTube because if people aren't going to tell you what to improve on, you won't ever improve it. So like I think criticism is a perfectly fine thing, but if people, let's say, like I know I keep repeating myself, I know I sound like a broken record, but if mobs are coming out disliking for no reason, it might really, because there's some YouTubers out there, you know, that really try, that really put their time devoted into this. Like I know this one YouTuber, he quit his job, sorry, not job, he dropped out of high school. And after he uploaded a video saying how he dropped out of high school in order to pursue YouTube because of how much money he's making off it, he literally tried to flex the money he was making off of it. So after that, everybody started hating on him. His channel just completely flopped, and then he tried to make an apology, and then it just went downhill for him from right there. So it's a mess. The mobs are a messed up community, but like if people really deserve it, then they deserve it.
So, obviously, mobbing is super bad.
Yeah.
Because it gives that YouTuber a false sense of, oh, I messed up on every single video. Like, did I do something wrong? Do I need to fix something?
Yeah.
Right? But it's all these accounts that just come in and just bomb you without even, like, telling you what's wrong with it. And that's... See, I'm not a victim of it yet. And
Yeah.
I don't know if something's going to happen or... You know, you're living each
Yeah,
day on
a
a
lot
wire.
of a lot of big YouTubers, a lot of big-year-olds, they're saying how they're scared because these mobs like are just out there. Like a lot of YouTubers, they don't want to say anything about it because they just might attract it. Because as you know, if someone's bullying you and then you keep like reacting to it, tell them to go away, they see that it's affecting you, so then they'll keep going after you. So that's why no YouTuber's saying anything about it because they're just scared of it. So yeah. All right, let's actually hop on. Finish what you're gonna say, and let's hop into the next one.
Let me just finish this up because you know me. I am very into being open with what I think.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of saying what I think. I support my claim.
Yeah, I think if someone has a fair opinion, then yes. But if it's obviously something that maybe shouldn't be stated, then yeah, I think there's a limit on what someone should say. If someone has something to say and they know it's gonna offend someone, just keep it in their head. But if it's something that like they really need to get out there, then I think it would be fine for them.
Nowadays, you can't be on the internet without offending at least somebody.
Exactly.
That's the problem with society
true.
Nowadays.
You
Like,
say one thing on the internet, some people might find so much offense to that
it could be the smallest thing.
Yeah, the smallest thing.
So.
All right, let's hop on to the next.
I'm gonna stay on the YouTube. You know, screwing things over, like just on YouTube, being people getting screwed over. So
well, I mean, it's not YouTube screwing over. It's the mobs.
Yeah, it just YouTube drama, right? So there's this guy called. Let me try to find his name. Because he had to change his name recently, right? There we go. So this YouTuber, 2.8 million subs, right? He does.
Channel.
Yeah, he does like random videos telling stories and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
From what I see here, right? I never watched one of his videos, but so YouTube screwed him over. His real name is Rob Dyke.
Uh-huh.
And you know what Dyke is, right? It's a slang that hurts lesbians, right?
Yeah.
Basically, YouTube were just demonetizing him for his
For his
name.
name.
For his name. So
Now see. Oh wait, here, continue.
he had to go in and change his name to Rob Gavagon, right?
Yeah.
He can't even use his real name.
Victor, welcome to the stream.
Oh shoot, I didn't even see.
Yeah, now I think if someone, let's say, actually has a name like that, I think before YouTube starts, bashing them with this, demonetizing them or whatever, I think that YouTube should ask for proof that, oh, let me see that this is your actual name, like with either like driver's license, ID, passport, birth certificate, possibly. I mean, it could be fake because they could print one out, but I think definitely identification of some sort that would definitely take into play there.
Yeah.
Because there's obviously people out there, with YouTube names that try to, like
Troll.
screw somebody over, like Ice Swallow Cum, like that's old, but like there's people out there with those retarded names.
It just feels kind of, I feel bad for him. I mean, if my name was that and he has 2.8 million subscribers.
Still, he doesn't have a choice. I mean, he was born with that name, and like people out there have names that some of us might find messed up, but in the other end, it's a name. Like you can't, and it's a last name. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you can't change your last name.
You can't change your last name.
Yeah, you can change your first name, but you cannot change your last name, unless obviously you get married. But
that sucks.
Usually the female takes the male. Usually the female takes the male last name.
And
Hi, Victor.
What sucks is that he's trying to he quit his job and everything because he blew up on YouTube, right? I mean, 2.8 million. That's a lot.
I know. I would love to have that one day.
And YouTube didn't even come to him to say, "Oh, your name is causing a problem or something," right? They just demonetized every single one of his videos, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's kind of messed up that they didn't even come to
Honestly, I feel bad for that guy. Like, I don't really want to sit on that topic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I just think that YouTube should be handling things way better nowadays.
Yeah, I don't think that just because someone has a name like that doesn't mean like they're trying to
monetizing every single video.
Yeah, it's messed up, trust me. All right, you ready to go on the next one?
Yeah, hit me.
All right, well, mine is actually a competitive one, PewDiePie and T-Series. So, yes, guys, I support PewDiePie.
Sorry.
All right, I support PewDiePie myself. But one thing, I think everybody knows what's going on with freaking PewDiePie and T-Series. It's something that's crazy going on in the community of YouTube. T-Series, a 33-year-old Indian music label, has gained subscribers at an astonishing pace for its YouTube channel. Each day, it posts several music videos from Bollywood movies and an indie pop artist. For years, a Swedish YouTuber star named Felix Kjellberg, I cannot say his last name, sorry, Pewds, better known as PewDiePie, has dominated the platform, running its most subscribed channel and tens of millions of devoted fans. Like PewDiePie, I don't think someone that no one literally ever heard about should just blow out of the dust and just try to take away a YouTube channel. Now, me personally, I do think he's sub-botted, but there's really no proof for that. So, I just think that it sort of came out of nowhere. We're probably not gonna stay on this topic a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone's going.
Wait.
As of Friday morning, the gap between its subscribers and PewDiePie's subscribers on YouTube has narrowed less than 155,000 subscribers. Video marketing companies like Tubular Labs and say T-Series is on a course to surpass PewDiePie's 83.4 million subscribers within days. Yeah, if T-Series does ever surpass that, PewDiePie, I think he's gonna bounce back from it because everybody's gonna be like, oh no, he actually is like losing against T-Series. So people are just gonna be like, we need to get it back up. So like people are just gonna start subscribing like crazy. And trust me, I already think so many alt accounts are subscribed to PewDiePie. So I'm not a fan of like alt accounts, like, cause it's just like a subscriber that will never watch your video. So
What I see is, see, PewDiePie is like the head of, like, the face of YouTube. When you think of YouTubers, you probably think of PewDiePie, right?
no, yeah, he's the ideal face on YouTube.
He's the face on YouTube. He's the one that everyone thinks of when you think of YouTube. And having a Indian music label, right? A probably billion-dollar corporation taking its spot from PewDiePie, right? It's not gonna go down with the people, right? And people are just gonna start saying, you know, they're not my number one, right?
Actually, it's not sorry to cut you off, but it's not a multi-billion. It's a 100 million company. Like right here, it says, I
Oh,
cannot pronounce T-Series' name, so my apologies. But T-Series' decision to embrace the digital era by putting music online in the early 2000s and his subsequent for foray into music production, taping directly into India's obsession with Bollywood has helped TCA grow into a $101 million company.
well, I mean, it's still a lot. Like,
That's a lot of money.
that's entering like Forbes top.
Like this year alone, T Series has about 20 films featuring top stars slated for release. So, apart from Bollywood films and music, the company has also invested in the development singers. Yeah, it's just like this year alone he had so many like people that have, their name is known like on his thing. So
And I think it's also YouTube's fault at this point. I mean, they dropped
YouTube
all
has screwed
ties
over.
with they
Yeah.
dropped all ties. There's a link in the description, Victor. They dropped all ties with PewDiePie. You would see PewDiePie in every single YouTube Rewind. To
Yeah,
like
exactly.
2014, and they just cut all ties with him. Like, there is no more. He's not even on it. Like, that's when you know you're losing contact with your creators, when you put somebody who, you know, is not your top star is not even in your YouTube Rewind, and that's what made a corporation be able to
But
grow this way.
at the same time, PewDiePie himself said that he doesn't want to be in it because he predicted it almost. He said himself that it was not going to be successful.
Yeah,
But
but it's the thought that counts, and that's what I think. Like, if you get contacted by YouTube and you don't want to do it, but at least you know that YouTube wanted you onto their YouTube Rewind, but they didn't even contact him or anything, right? And I feel like T-Series growing this fast is contributed to YouTube being so poor with their management, with their creators. We already saw it. We saw it with our last topic. They don't even care about a name. Somebody who's trying to make a living. I feel like YouTube's going down a hole that they won't get back in a while.
yeah, definitely with that Rewind, it's not going to be an easy come up.
Thanks for the sub, Victor. But I guess I will move on to off of YouTube. Okay, we'll go to Twitch now. Okay.
Alright.
There's this Twitch streamer, Ice Poseidon, right? Huge, like one of the biggest. He basically just films his life and like
IRL streams.
Yeah,
By the way, I'm
IRL
taking a
streams.
little snack break, so
Okay.
don't mind.
I need to get a drink real quick before I.
I've been
carry
drinking up this whole time.
So, what you call it? Ice Poseidon is a huge Twitch streamer, and he has the ability to create his own, what is it? His own
Original content.
Yeah, not just content, his own network on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Now he has a very good he had a very good relationship with Sam Pepper, right? Who basically died on YouTube, right? He made very controversial videos that just ended his career. So, Ice Poseidon helped him get to a level where he can, get back and make money, And what we saw recently, right? So, Ice Poseidon had his network set up, right? And he had Sam Pepper. What we saw was he got removed from that network. And then banned from the Twitch. And we don't know a lot, but this is just. I mean, I never saw something that fast quickly turn because the network was new and everything. I mean, you know, I don't like beef, and you know that. I don't really know a lot about this topic. I just wanted to get it out there so you can move on. There's not much about this. It just happened today. I just wanted to bring it up.
This one is gonna take you by surprise. This one, I think, we'll probably be on it for a while because, in my opinion, I'm on to conspiracies. I freaking love conspiracies. Okay, let me get started. YouTube time traveler shows off supposed time machine. So as you know, there's this big controversy with this one guy that he came from the year. Let's see. Yeah, he came from the year 2030, and he made a controversial video, of him basically showing his time travel machine, how it works, how to use it, and his channel is Apex TV YouTube. It has returned, and he made a video of him saying how he's a time traveler. He blurred out his face, made his voice deeper, and he says the reason why he did that is because the government is after him because he is exposing one of their high top tech, and he says he has been quiet for quite some time now, and then now he has actually come back with a quote unquote time machine and showing how it actually used. And he said he shows let's see, Noah, his name, who in the past has enlightened viewers with a frightening map of the U.S. in 2030. Now, we are fairly close to 2030. Well, it's 11 years.
Yes.
And you know, if he's gonna show something that's scary, and like you and I were obviously gonna be alive because we're 14, so we're gonna be obviously alive by then. So like, who knows? Because it could definitely someone with like bad anxiety, you know, like when the year gets closer, they might start flipping out, and like you never know. Anxiety, sometimes people like when they grow up, it sort of just leaves them, but sometimes it grows with them and it gets worse. So who knows? And he says who the winner of the presidential elections of 2020 and 2028 will be. Excuse me. In one video, he claimed to show a time machine, and in another, he said he was displaying nanotechnology used in the future. Noah, who pops up on the Apex TV channel more than any of its supposed time travelers, said the time machine is from 2030. In the video, he takes it out of this small bag. Basically, it appears to be a black box. It looks like an average black cube, he said, unless you hold it. Then you realize how heavy it is. How heavy it actually is. It's full of technology. It actually acts as a type of machine that you can bring with you as you time travel. It brings you back to your natural year.
So
Noah's natural year is 2030.
So 2030. I'm just gonna quickly just go. 2030. That's our lifetime. That's 11 years. We'll be 26, right? 25. And no, I don't like looking that far into the future. The farthest I look into the future is just a couple days. A week, maybe a month. And I mean, it obviously has people talking about it. That's like the start of a viral video, I would say. If people start talking about it, it starts getting out there, and we don't have concrete proof.
When Noah's name came around, people they thought it was all fake, but I'm pretty sure this has been going on for over 3 years. Because I remember like watching it and everything. Like in the YouTube comment section, not many were convinced of the goo. It was some kind of goo that he mixed together, and I guess it hardened up into a box that helps him time travel. Wrote one YouTuber, it's called borax water and glue with a splash of food dye. Noah has slime, not nanotechnology. I think the best proof is for this kid to actually use that quote unquote black box, not back box, this black box, and actually take a video of him time traveling, of him how it actually works. Send it to one of the top notch professional editors and have that editor try to debunk everything if it was, green screen, masked, whatever.
Do you have the original video? Do you know the link?
Of what?
The original video. Yo, what's up, Andy? The original video. I just want to watch it.
What? Which video?
The one I talking about.
Oh. Yeah, I'll give it to you after.
Yeah, I just looked it up. Andy said hi. Oh shoot, I looked it up on the wrong YouTube. But there are very good editors out there, like 100 times better than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's it's not that, like, obviously it's sorry. Okay, so editing can bring you a long way, right? And
yeah.
Editors can do anything nowadays, everything can be faked, anything, everything, Vegas is a hell of a software, it's a hell of a software, and I've seen what people can do with it, right? And I'm not saying that this is fake, because anything can be real and anything could be fake, right?
Yeah.
We don't have concrete evidence, and it's gonna be like one of these, like Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot, right? Where people think
Victor just brought up a good point. He said, what if he brings the top-notch editor to see if it's a green screen, but what if he pays him to say it wasn't? That
money talks.
That's a really good point. Yeah, money does really talk nowadays, because everybody out there wants money because they want to flex it off. That is a very good point. Like, nowadays you can't really...
You can buy success.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a very good point. And see, I'm not... compared to editors that can do that, they are magicians, I would say. I like to call myself a decent editor, right?
Yeah, I can do better than Hype on my phone.
Okay. But
I'm just kidding.
What stuns me about, like, all this, right, is the attention that it grabbed in such a short amount of time, I would say. Right?
Yeah.
The internet's like a train, right?
Yeah.
If one huge news source covers something, right, it gets it out there.
Everybody else is gonna hop on it, and some people out there, some news networks, some companies, they're gonna be out there to add their own type of tweak to it, and then spread that, and then someone's gonna tweak that, and then someone's gonna tweak that. So it's like an ongoing thing. So
it's
who
like
knows?
A game of Chinese whispers.
Exactly. This kid at first could have made a joke video, but then someone put a twist to it. Someone put it out there, and then said, "Boom! This kid can time travel. Boom! Look at this kid."
So, everything can be fake on the internet. There's no doubt about it. Anything can be faked. Anything can be put together, and I distance myself from, like, things that seem fake, right?
Yeah.
But this was a very good topic.
I'm huge into conspiracies, so like me, like, it's a lot, too. That's my watch. All right, let's just hop into the next one. What do you got?
I got the biggest one that's going on right now: Tfue versus Logan Paul. Not a boxing match, but okay. Let me give you a quick rundown. Tfue was dating this girl. I'm not gonna drop her name because I don't remember. Well, supposedly, yeah. Everything is alleged right now. Tfue said, this is all from John Miller. I'm gonna quote them, right? Keemstar, my boy. So according to Tfue and John Miller, right? They're like, oh, and Logan Paul, right? So Logan Paul has a podcast. Don't remember the name off the top of my head, but so Logan Paul got with Tfue's alleged ex-girlfriend, right?
Yes.
that Tfue allegedly broke up with because he didn't want to waste her time because he was so into Twitch, right? Reasonable. He doesn't want to waste somebody's time. He's being a good person, telling him that you shouldn't be with me. I'm not gonna give you the time that you want, right? Well, so where this started was when Logan Paul started posting tweets of him with her, right? Sitting there, bragging that he's with her, right? And then it reached a point where, okay, so Logan was on a podcast with Rug, right? FaZe Rug.
FaZe Rug, yeah.
He's pretty lit. I mean,
yeah, he's a decent guy.
And he brings up the girl, right? And he starts saying, "Oh, I took, he just starts like talking about it and like talking about how Tfue, and then he drops like everything about it, right?
Yeah.
And it spiraled out into like full-on beef with them. I didn't see any of the tweets or anything, but this is very recent, right?
Yeah.
And I honestly I don't understand why you would rub it in to someone.
All right, let me cut in real quick. So I think Logan Paul this is what Logan Paul tried to do, because he tried to flex that he quote unquote took Tfue's girlfriend, but Tfue himself afterwards said he broke up with her in the first place because he didn't want to waste the girl's time. That makes sense.
That's
good that he
reasonable.
said that right away, because his head is into Twitch. His head is into all that stuff. And obviously he wouldn't have time for a girlfriend, and he would be wasting the girlfriend's time. So instead of her going out and cheating and then there's a big beef, he just simply said, "Sorry, I can't." So now Logan Paul saw probably this opportunity, because not trying to be mean against them, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul's channel is dead right now. They are dying. You can tell they're forcing something out in order to get views. They got clout off of one video, off the KSI boxing match, and now they're done. Their channels are not getting the views that they get anymore. So they're trying to nitpick at anybody they possibly can to start beef to get views. And now Logan was just like, "Oh, this is my perfect opportunity. I can just say I took Tfue's girl. Everybody's gonna watch my videos about it because I have quote unquote concrete evidence." I despise Logan Paul and Jake Paul. I hate them because they fake their videos. Okay, it's just my certain exactly. See what I mean? He's doing it for views because channels are dead. Like, I hate them. I'm not trying to freaking make this a whole ordeal, but they fake too many of their videos that at the point that like it's just stupid. Like he was Jake Paul was a Disney sensation. Like, everybody loved him back in the day, but then once YouTube got to his head, that's just where it all messed up for him.
This is what I feel like. So 2018 was obviously the most controversial year for them.
The most retarded year.
They got into so much. Jake Paul getting kicked out of his neighborhood, right? And then
him climbing on news vans, like what?
Yeah, and just going insane. Logan Paul filming a dead body, by the way, in a forest and laughing after it, right? It's something.
And then him making an apology, like, shut the hell up. You're just doing this for a come up. So, Jake Paul and Logan Paul are easy come ups. That's it.
And what you have to remember is they're actors. They're good at it, right? And
like, they're taught for it.
And look, I feel like at this point they're trying to do anything to stay relevant. The boxing match, I mean, the only reason he agreed to it is what? To stay relevant, right?
Yeah, he tried. Jake Paul tried to go at KSI, saying how he gets more monthly views, but one thing KSI pointed out and completely made Jake Paul shut up is KSI said this.
That's a very good point, Victor.
He said,
yeah.
I don't spam videos so much on the monthly. I only upload here and there. And if I were to upload daily and spam videos, I would get easily more views than you. I couldn't agree with him more. He doesn't spam videos. He doesn't make stupid videos. He's original. He actually makes good content, not like Jake Paul screaming every damn second and then naming a retarded bird Maverick. Like, jeez, man. Well, no, I'm not saying like the name is retarded. I'm saying like everything based around him is Maverick. Like, I get it. You want the damn bird to represent you, but like, shut up. Like, we get it, Maverick. Like, shut up.
And also,
and he says, and I hate at the press conference how they felt so savage. The one that was over here in America, I hate how they felt so savage, but yet all they were screaming was a Walmart. Like, what the hell? Like, they were literally wearing something that
walks out, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. He at the England, was it
London.
England? Yeah, but yeah, the press conference. You could tell he was. His dad, I wish I was there because I would have socked him in the face. His dad was just being so annoying, like, and then his dad was trying to fight him. Like KSI would break the guy's back with a face punch. Like that's how hard he would have rocked him. So
Did you also hear about the scam that Rice Gum and Jake Paul were advertising to the young
oh
audience? Yeah,
yeah,
that's
because they know they're targeting young audience.
and it's also that their channel's dying. Like I remember the old Rice Gum, the actual good one. You know,
Yeah,
the one that
Rice
made
Gum
all
used
these
to.
actual good
But
videos.
then, but then he started making clickbait. Oh, strip Fortnite. Oh, diss track this. Oh, diss track that. Like, shut up, bro.
And they know that their channels are dying, so they're trying to get
Me,
every last bit of it. Making a
me.
scam video.
I think diss tracks are just stupid. I think a response video would be more smart and more professional. If I were to ever make a diss track, it would probably just be a for a meme. Like, let's say if Hype and I were to get into an argument and then like we were laughing about it in the end, and I say, oh, I'm gonna drop a diss track. It'd probably be all for a freaking meme. Like, I wouldn't even like try to cut on him. I would just be like, I just like
Joke
like
around.
diss tracks are stupid. That's like I understand if you want to do rap. I understand if you want to head to the music career. But like if you're freaking like dropping diss tracks just because like you got mad at someone over the smallest thing, it's just dumb of you. It really is. Like it just makes no sense. Like just go into the rap career and
It's
just be a
also
failed SoundCloud rapper instead of dropping shitty ass diss tracks.
yeah, that's true, Victor.
Yeah,
But you
that's
see,
true.
you shoot, I'm stuttering. What you call it? Everyone, YouTube has built this perception that you can do anything, right? I mean, you saw the trash songs come from Jake Paul and Logan Paul, right? Fake
KSI
beef.
and K and Dot. K. I'm not trying to hate on Day or KSI. Like yeah, the diss tracks were stupid, but they were actually good. You could tell that that Jake Paul's and Logan Paul's diss tracks were just ass because of the music, like everything was at a key. Cause like, um, believe it or not, I used to be a pro hip hop dancer. I used to be on competition teams, and like, I really know music when it comes to my head. Like, if you want, I can find you every hi hat, every bass note, every low note. You want, find the whole. I can find all that in a damn song. Like, I can hear music.
Same.
I can literally break down music to its freaking like microorganism. Like I love music. I want to pursue music. If my channel does ever blow up
Shoot, your
and I
mic cut
make a
out.
oh, if I do ever start making music and like let's say if I ever do blow up on YouTube and let's say I drop like a song that no by the way, no rap, no lyrics in it, just like a song and like people say I like it, I might pursue a second channel just for music. Like my head is so far into the music.
I'm also centered around music. You see, like, um, Phil equals Mozart plus Beethoven.
Yeah.
What you call it? I'm also into music, and you know that because I'm constantly, editing with
Yeah.
music, and I know what you mean. Like the here and KSI, yes, his music's not as par as
Frick, I drank my whole entire thing of soda. Okay.
okay, but it's not on par with someone like Logic, Eminem.
Logic, Logic skilled. Eminem is skilled. Like I don't. I understand if a rapper wants to use a teeny bit of auto tune, but those rappers that just spam auto tune like really
Like
piss me
Lil
off.
Uzi used
Like
to.
like these rappers that are so young, these rappers that don't know what they're doing, they're just easy come ups because they made that one lucky song. 6ix9ine should not be anything right now. He should freaking
He's in
stay
prison.
locked up. He should never come out of there. I hate 6ix9ine for what he has done. For what he was an easy come up. He made one song and then blew up off of that. Now I know XXXTentacion, he sadly passed away, but XXX was an easy come up as well. He made one song, it got
Look at me.
popular. Exactly. I think those like rappers that really tried and they made music and slowly built themselves, those are the ones that deserve to stay on par. Those people that are easy come ups that just made one thing and got lucky, I think they should fall off. Now, yeah, I know I made a video with the YouTuber, but they did rap and they just got lucky. I I got faked into a video, okay? This video the guy was making a skit, but he made it look like I'm a complete random. And then so you can't say that I was an easy come up because this guy made me look bad in a certain way, and instead of dropping a stupid diss track, I made a proper response that was professional. I even said in the video to not send hate. In diss tracks, it's just sending hate to the other person. Let's get on to another topic, because the salt is real. Oh wait, it's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, YouTube's reviewing mistake could cost Shane Dawson thousands of dollars. So Shane Dawson's new hour-and-a-half long exploration of conspiracy theories was demonetized by YouTube for 12 hours, not because of its focus on conspiracy theories, but because of a reviewing mistake. So YouTube made a simple reviewing mistake, demonetized this video that he went for hard, and like it was a video that's an hour. How long? An hour and a half long. That's a long video. Like the editing was probably, I made a video with my friend Victor, and it was like 10 something minutes, and it took me literally 2 hours to edit it, and it was just simple, just editing. And like I couldn't imagine how long it took him. So the new video of from Dawson, one of the YouTubers most popular creator, over 20 million subscribers, has more than 7 million views since being posted last night. I don't think this is up to date because I think it was posted more than over a night ago. The video containing multiple ad spots when it was first published, but those ad placements disappeared only a couple hours later. Although Dawson's conspiracy series is sponsored, he didn't receive any advertising revenue for those crucial hours. Dawson's video has since been remonetized. It is originally cut off because it includes a clip of footage showing a dangerous prank. Okay, but he didn't produce pranks. So I don't understand why they would.
I feel like YouTube's going too overboard with this demonetization at this point.
YouTube's definitely affecting a lot of people.
This is their life, right? But because, YouTube needs a little bit, security with their ad partners, right? They do these mistakes because they want to keep their thing, right? But what people see YouTube as a platform, right? YouTube is, yes, a massive platform, like social network, probably the biggest in the world, right? And if they keep on making these mistakes, I mean, they're gonna lose.
YouTube at some point is very careless.
Yeah, they just want the best for themselves.
One person says one thing and it probably wasn't even offensive, and they just flip out on that one person.
I like to say that I'm lucky on my side of YouTube, because I've seen what YouTube can do to people like me that edit. They will take everything off your channel if they need to, right? And it's important that YouTube can't mess up. They also can't be biased towards creators.
Now I'm very close on hitting 1,000 subscribers, and as you know, if you hit 1,000 subscribers or surpass 40,000 views in total, you are allowed to make money off YouTube, put ads on your videos. Now, as a content creator coming into that stretch mark of making money off of YouTube, it's scary to hear all these people getting demonetized, copyright claims for no reason. My stream, one of my streams I was very proud of, got taken down for copyright reasons. Not my stream, a video that I was very proud of. I gave credit in the description because I knew it would get a claim, so I put it in the description. YouTube has an algorithm that if you give credit in the description, your video shouldn't get copyrighted. Guess what? My video, I had to take that video down. I got an email from YouTube. I doubt I can find it because this was like about a year ago on my old channel. And yeah, and they're saying how I need it. They said if the video's not down in 24 hours, we will give a copyright strike and all that, yada yada. And I'm pretty sure some people don't even get a copyright strike warning. So that's, I think I got saved that day. By the way, it was my old channel.
So, me and you talk almost every single day, and the struggles of being an editor. I tell you, oh, this got copyrighted and everything. Do you remember Love Is Hate? When you drip too hard? I found multiple videos with the same song, same music and everything, right? That they didn't get theirs, but mine ended up getting blocked, right? And that's the bias that they put, because that channel had 2,000 subs, right? They were exempt from being taken down. At that time, I had under 50 when I released that. I'm now at 77. So I do think that YouTube are taking this too far, their demonetization, right? I mean, heck, when you're not even treating your highest creator, we're going back to PewDiePie, right?
Yeah.
He gets treated like absolute crap on YouTube. Even though he's the man that pioneered this platform.
He definitely gave YouTube a spark because you know, like, someone that's that funny, someone that's a good content creator is obviously gonna spark a company or a site, and like it definitely did help YouTube, like with, and it definitely did draw more attention with this PewDiePie and T-Series thing. So
you see, I got into YouTube through PewDiePie. He's funny. My cousin showed him once, right? And we watched him all night. This was back in 2012, right? He was funny. He has this personality that you come to love, right? And it hurts to see this, your favorite content creator, right, getting destroyed every single video, right? I mean, PewDiePie's a legend with what he did for this site. And because, he made one mistake, right?
yeah.
Or now two, I guess you could say, right? I guess YouTube just doesn't like him anymore. I mean, dropped him from the network that he's been a part of for a while, right? There's like, shoot, I dropped something. But I feel like YouTube should be less biased, right? Be more forgiving, right? People make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. We're all human. And to see a YouTuber be losing his money, right? Because of one mistake that he made, what now, a year ago? 2 years ago now? It sucks to see that YouTube still have this. They're out to get him. That's what sucks. And I'm done with all my topics. I guess we can just end off in one more thing.
Yeah,
right?
I got one more thing.
So we'll end off with yours.
All right. Scammers.
Your mic
Copyright
out.
strike. Scammers use YouTube copyright strikes to. Oh, sorry. Scammers use YouTube copyright strikes in extortion scheme. So, YouTube is by far the world's largest video sharing site, with users uploading hundreds of hours of content every minute. It's possible for humans to get every video that goes up. So Google has turned on automated systems that cannot be reasoned with. Some participants. Wait, that wouldn't make sense. Some partially on scope. Where? Okay, I lost myself. Whatever, because that's I guess something about Google, not YouTube. All right, stories of inaccurate copyright strikes are common on YouTube. So basically, like what you were talking about, you get some copyright strikes that really shouldn't have the strike in the first place. But
WMG.
But they are not usually the result of something malicious. Abby Reds is a smaller creator who mostly makes Minecraft videos for his channel. All was well until this month, when a company called Viper HCF made a copyright claim on two of Obey's I'm gonna just say Obby's raised videos. Under YouTube's 3-strike term, one more violation with Google to disable the account. Copyright strikes expire in a few months, but the scammers are threatening to deliver that all-important third strike unless he plays ball. So these people are basically threatening people's accounts, making them on the verge of getting, shut down. And then they're saying, okay, do this for us, and then we'll not do your account. So like, pay us like $1,000, and we'll like, dang, that's crazy.
You do know the consequences of getting copyright strike. I think
you
can't live stream after one. Or is that no? It's you
No,
can't
no.
upload a 15-minute video after one, right? Then
Yeah,
after the
stories
second
of
one.
inaccurate copy. Oh, I just read that. The alleged scammer reached out to Abe Reyes on Twitter and offered to remove the strikes, but not for free. Someone going by Ventiful Flame claimed to represent Viper HCF, saying they would remove the claims, but remove the claims on his video, but in exchange for $150 on PayPal or $75 in Bitcoin. That's crazy. I would have contacted YouTube real quick with that.
Yeah, but what I've seen also is I think it's UMG, a music label.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this, but they've been also falsely copyright claiming, right? And so YouTube needs to fix their copyright system. I mean,
Yeah, some of it is.
you have to they have 30 days to respond, right? But they're still taking the money off of it for 30 days, right? So they can take all the time in the world. And this is what bugs me. See, I'm always inside the copyright thing. I'm always being threatened with the copyright strike, but I never got it. What the hell?
I did not know what just happened.
Okay, so but there's not much to come because we already said everything.
Yeah, it's just YouTube's hacks.
Yeah. Well, I guess that concludes the first episode of.
Dang, that was like an hour. No cap, that was lit.
Yeah, this concludes the first episode of HypeCast. Thank you all for coming. I mean, it's about to hit an hour soon, so I'll end it there, right? Every Friday we're gonna try.
And we're gonna try to have new people on it, so there's more combos going around.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, and